Hi guys, Blake here today, Lilley's Landing Resort and Marina, Lake Taneycomo. It's the 7th of June. I'm going to do the one cast for you today. I've got a 25th ounce black jig on. They weren't supposed to start running water until 1. Of course, the water is running. So we'll see if I can keep this 25th ounce jig deep enough to maybe catch a fish. To be determined though. Oh, you're fine. You're just trying to get camera time. I get it. Oh, fish on the first cast. Oh, that's Captain Cody Spetz, guys. Nice little stalker. I'm gonna go jump down below this boat here. I'm gonna drop below you. So I was gonna fish the deeper side with the water off. We're gonna stay over here on this side now because it's gonna be hard for me to get this jig down if I go over there in that fast water on the deep side. No idea what they're doing today with the water. Like I said, they weren't supposed to turn it on until 1. Yesterday they did the same thing. They turned it on at 11 and they totally cranked it all the way to 4 units and left it there, which was not any part of the plan yesterday. 4 units was supposed to happen for 2 hours yesterday, and it happened for until whenever they turned it off last night. But this rod I'm using is the TFO trout panfish, which they have. This is the discontinued model. They have the new model in the shop now, and we might still have some of these left. Not sure. You'd have to check. This has got a 4-pound braid. Captain Dave Welch getting in there on the action today too. We've got some of the J braid in the shop, as well as the Suffix 2 and 3 pound braids. I usually use the 3 pound Suffix. However, I bought some J braid the other day to give it a try, and I got it in the 4 pound edition, or 5. I don't remember. This water's already faster than I like it to be for a 25th ounce jig, but we'll just give it a try. We at least got to see one fish already today. Do a little upstream casting, kind of get the current to help push the jig down. Just a little trick if you got underweighted gear. This reel is the Daiwa Fuego. We also have that in the shop. And the leader I have tied to the front of the braid here is something Phil had laying on his desk. It's a 2 pound, and I didn't pay attention to what brand or style it was. So So far I've found that just about any 2 to 3 pound line will work as a leader on the front of these. The one I'm using currently on my guide trips is made by P-Line. We do not have that in the shop. It's their copolymer line. So it's a fusion between mono and fluorocarbon. Another healthy fat stalker. Looks like that one's been munching on some cicadas there. Come on, bud. Oh, this jig's got a good hook on it. That's all I'm gonna say. But I have really enjoyed switching over to braid. I'll probably never go back. Waiting a little bit of extra time in between my pops here, more than I normally would, just trying to keep that jig as close to the bottom as possible. Paying attention to where I was at. I already just went past the River Bluff Estates boat ramp there. Scoot over just a little farther into the shallow side. It starts getting a lot deeper once you get around the bend. I think I see a knot in my line. I sure do. When you're fishing any footage of water, the 25th ounce is going to sink about a foot a second. In 2 units of water, the 16th will sink about a foot a second. 3 units, the 332nd will sink at that same rate, and then an 1/8 ounce will sink at about that rate in 4 units. So whatever you're fishing, you know, say it's 8 foot deep out there, I'm going to relatively wait about 8 seconds before I start my retrieve. But today, I'm waiting even longer because this water is moving faster than I would normally fish this small of a jig. When I left the dock, it looked like the water was off, so I only brought 25th ounce jigs with me. I could have some fun with it and tie 2 25th ounce jigs on there and work them both together and get down a little faster, but one of the only downsides to braid there likes to get looped, and I just broke it. Oh, that's fantastic. Let's see if I can jig a fish in. I have done this before. It's not on film. Alright. Don't know. Should be enough line to make a short leader. I know you guys can't really see what I'm doing from here, but this is called a surgeon's knot, and I'm going to tie a quadruple surgeon. Get the line wet, make a loop, put my 2 tags down around the bottom, pull them up through, and then you just do that 3 more times. So far, other than an Albright knot, this is about the only knot I've found that seems to be successful at, oh, and I messed up already. I'm trying to tie knots, getting waked out is not helpful. Alright, now get it nice and wet when you pull it tight. Cut your tags. This is going to be real sloppy looking too because I don't have a pair of scissors to cut that braid with, unfortunately. Okay. sun is getting awfully warm on me here. Not a fan. Water speed is probably getting to the point right now. I'd say they went ahead and kicked on at least 2, if not more. Probably getting just about to the point where, oh, we're going to give up for the day because that is a mess. This braid that's on here was one that was discontinued, and I, so far, don't think I like it very much. And I've got another knot in my line. Oh my gosh. Okay. Tell you what. Last cast. If it'll even cast. So far I've had good experience with the nano braid. This braid, not so much. Probably be taking this off today and putting on suffix. Alright. Thanks for watching, guys. See you again tomorrow.